It was one of those, if you build it, they will come sort of moments.
Jackson native Stephen Brown didn't expect to have such a great response when he took on such a big project.
I knew I wanted to provide a space where budding artists and aspiring artists can grow and really sharpen their crafts.
The Briarwood Arts Center will serve more than artists.
If they're painters, if they sew clothes, if they're into fashion, if they're photographers, they're videographers, just any and everybody who, we believe everybody is an artist.
The building once served another purpose.
I know two things about its history. I know it was an abortion clinic and then it was a daycare.
After living in the neighborhood for years, Brown says he saw it at its lowest point.
Over the pandemic, it started getting really bad over here where people were parking grocery carts under the awning and sleeping, in front of the front door, and it was just trash strewn about throughout the parking lot.
A company named Alpha Investments would buy the property and placed a for lease sign out front. Brown says his creative wheels started turning.
When I did the walkthrough, they had been using the space for storage. So there were like old refrigerators and ovens and insulation and ceiling tiles falling in and rust and mold. But as I was walking through, I was like, oh, this can be this and this can be this. And if we put this here, this can be this.
Their goal, though, the Jackson musician says, has nothing to do with the Briarwood Arts Center.
Our big goal is that somebody in Shady Oaks would say, hey, there's an abandoned building right here in our neighborhood. Let's get together and start the Shady Oaks Art Center. And somebody in Brown Bottom says, you know what, let's start Brown Bottom Art Center and Verdant Addition Art Center. And it's just like a catalyst for other people in the city to just take some ownership of these spaces, make them our own, and bring new life into what had been abandoned.
In Jackson, Michaela Franklin, 16 WAPT News.